let's talk about this gentleman here. And he looks just out against just like a main road, it seems.
Yes, it is. That is basically where you go from the downtown core onto the highway. And during rush hour in the morning and throughout the afternoon, this is like a absolutely packed, not moving at all road. One of the cool things that I saw, this guy's name is Dimitri. His encampment is literally in the middle. I have another picture in the thing where you might be able to see it, but basically I'll describe it. There's about 200 feet on each side of him, moving forward from here and then on either sides that go back up against housing areas. So this is kind of
this here?
No, but it's similar.
Okay.
Basically, it's like the no man's land in between where people's personal property ends and like the road itself starts. So this guy, there it is, right there.
Okay.
So this guy has made like literally a huge camp for himself. It's constantly changing. He definitely has some like mental health problems. You can actually see him in this picture. He's wearing the plaid and he's face down in the middle of his encampment. You can also see that there's bits of trees everywhere. That tree was actually up and erect like 2 days before. I'm not sure if the tree was dead and he cut it down or whether or not something happened, but the day after this, the pieces of that tree were actually up in the tree beside him. That's on the top right of this frame. So these encampments are like constantly changing. It's absolutely wild. And I think it's good for him to be in this spot because people can see him, come and like offer him food, see if he needs any help. And one day when I was driving home from work and past him, I saw the city right beside him with a dump truck and 4 people. And I, for a second, was really scared because I have seen this guy now for like 5 months survive through the winter. This photo was taken like not even a week ago. So this guy has made it through the winter in this little like patch of grass. He has been covered in snow, right? It's been -20 and it's been, I'm sure, like a wild roller coaster for him. So for me, seeing his encampment potentially like discarded or taken away by the city, I was worried for him for a second because I've got emotionally attached to to the story and to this person. And the city came and took all of his garbage and left his like tent and all the amazing like tarp supplies and that kind of stuff, and left him there to continue to exist. So I was so happy and relieved to see that because I was worried that the visibility of the road would, of course, attract more visibility to various institutions.
Do you know how old Dimitri is?
I don't.
Okay.
But he looks like he's in his 30s.
Did you come across, was there like a not an average age, but a common age? Like did you see patterns in the ages of people there, or was it just every walk of life?
We've got everyone. One of the quotes that was super powerful that I'm using in the project was too young to prostitute, too honest to steal. And named Alyssa shared that, and it really hit home with me. And one of the things in the community aspect that you mentioned earlier was like there was no common grounds to these groups of friends. You saw every single race, every single type of kind of, I'd say, like background orientation. It's hard to tell because people aren't wearing the normal clothes signifiers that we're used to seeing in like everyday society. Someone might be wearing a Leafs jersey, not because they're a Leafs fan, but because that is what was either donated to them or they could trade for or they could find. But ultimately you've got old people, young people, people from all different cultures, people of different accents, and they're all in it together.